The meeting was 3 months ago. You sat across from them at your conference room table. You went through the budget, line by line. You were clear. You were thorough. And when the question came up about the double oven, you explained carefully, kindly, that it wasn't in the numbers. They understood. They nodded. You moved on. 3 months later, they're standing in your showroom again. Arms crossed. Voice tight. We ordered the double oven. You said that was included. You didn't say that. You remember if you said that. But they're so certain, so completely certain that just for a moment you start to wonder if maybe you did say that. If maybe you forgot. If maybe... Welcome to the Elevated Podcast. I'm your host, Brandy Lawson. This is the gaslighting client. Back in the showroom, this client isn't lying to you. That's the thing that makes this so hard. Memory is not a recording. It's a reconstruction. Every time we retrieve a memory, we rebuild it slightly. And in the rebuilding, the things that we wanted to be true have a way of becoming the things we remember being said. Over months, with a project this significant, a client can completely rewrite a budget conversation in their own mind and have no idea that it happened. Without documentation, you're not dealing with a dishonest client. You're dealing with two different versions of the truth, both sincerely held, with no way to determine which one is accurate. And the one who pays for the ambiguity is always the dealer. This is why we cover our assets. Not because our clients are adversaries, but because human memory, yours and theirs, is not a reliable contract. The fix is the neutral witness. When you record every client meeting and follow up with a recap, you have something neither of you has without it. An objective account of what was actually said in the moment it was said. Let's rewind the tape and see how this might have played out differently. We ordered the double oven. You said it was included. You don't get defensive. You say calmly, let's pull up the recap from our November meeting. You open the transcript. You find the line. Client confirms double oven is not in current budget scope. Single oven confirmed. You don't use it as a weapon. You use it as a shared reference point. It looks like when we talked in November, we landed on the single oven for budget reasons. Has the budget changed? The recording didn't win you an argument. It kept the conversation from becoming one. Here's the secondary benefit. When clients know from the beginning that every recap, every meeting, the I thought you said moments happen a lot less. The recap creates a shared memory at the end of every conversation before the drift can happen. If you've ever eaten a cost that wasn't yours because you couldn't prove what was said, the AI note-taking guide is your protection plan. It walks you through how to set up the recording workflow and, critically, how to turn a transcript into a professional client recap that creates shared memory at the end of every meeting. That recap is your first line of defense, and it costs you about 3 minutes a meeting. Get it at cabinetnotes.com. Next week, the job site measure from 3 weeks ago. You pull out the notebook, and it turns out you can't read your own handwriting. Don't want to miss it? Hit subscribe.